W.O. Smith, who was just coming on board when I came in as a freshman. I went on to study privately with George Zimmerman, who was on faculty at the Juilliard School. That's the music school of Columbia University in New York. My other experiences were with various principal bases with orchestras around the country, wherever I may be. I tried to study with them, and then of course I was listening to and getting pointers from all those bases that I admired over the years and tried to emulate with my playing, you see. And I graduated Tennessee State with a BS. I worked on my master's, and I was glad that I was offered a chance to come back and work in the jazz program with the jazz ensemble, which we're calling the Tennessee State Jazz Collegians. In honor of that first collegiate band that was established here back in the early 40s and late 30s. You see, President Davis, who was president at the time, approached Chick Chavis, J.D. Chavis, one of my old teachers and good friends. Well, Mr. Chavis was asked to just give us a band. We're a marching band and a band to perform at different functions, and that's what he did. He employed the services of some students that were here at Tennessee State. That group developed into the best collegiate organization in the country. It was voted the best band in 1939, the best jazz college band by the, I think it was the Pittsburgh Courier. As a result, the band was invited to go to New York and perform at Carnegie Hall. So we have quite a tradition there. And that's why I call our present jazz ensemble the Tennessee State Jazz Collegians. Yes, I think that's a very, very rich tradition, and these are things that we should hold on to. It gives our young people something to bite into as far as history is concerned. Don't just matriculate at a school, know something about it and its development, because you're becoming part of that development also.
Now, you know, when you think about, Mr. Dungy, the African-American music tradition, and certainly you've given us the tradition as it existed and its evolution at Tennessee State University.
Yes.
But let's look at African-American music, period, from the very, very earliest idea of Africa, and sort of give us some kind of progression in terms of the various stages or the various developments, so that we can sort of put all of these traditions together.
Well, the African-American tradition started the jazz entity, of course, in New Orleans. New Orleans was a perfect place for jazz to start, because it was a jazz of multicultural community. Africa supplied the drums, the rhythm. The Europeans supplied certain instruments, European development, form. These components were important that they came together and developed this art form of jazz that we talk about now.
You know, let me interrupt here, Mr. Dungy. We've got about 20 seconds before our first commercial break.
Okay.
But I think that you will give us an opportunity when we come back to the second segment to go further into what you're saying about the evolution not only of jazz, but some of these other forms that all groups in America have, in one way or the other, contributed to it. And I think that's essentially what we're saying. And of course, we'll be back with our audience following this short commercial break. Talking to Mr. Charles Dungy.